from.
Hey, all this.
Hey, all this.
Oh, they're there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Go Beavers! We're right on the ice today. Over the fucking top. Yee-hoo! Or I got to drink wine. I'm gonna drink it.
What's that?
I got first period wine. You're gonna get some drink? You got to drink it? Did you hurt you, bro? Oh yeah? I don't know what happened last night. I don't even remember going to my room.
Good night.
And as I said, I opened another bottle of wine. And I got back to the room. I think I got Porter texted me last night when we were in the bar. He thought he still with his Beatles. I couldn't his bed. He moved beds last night. He's like, I'm going to your bed. I woke up with all my clothes on. Let's go Beavers! What? I don't remember being this low. This is a great view because I can get right in the glass. I got you in it right now. Hey, Joey! We gotta get the crowd into it today. We gotta get the crowd into it. There's our crowd right there. Look at the crowd going wild. Look at the crowd. Here we go now. All right, let's go, Beavers. Get the tail smacking. They want someone else on the bench? Can I bring this on there? What? No, I don't want to be near you guys. All right, if the music turns off here, we'll sing "Oh Canada." Yep. Warm wine. All right, here we are. We're going to be live here. All right, let's go, Beavers! You guys look on board. Yeah. We got it. We'll get right up on the board, boys.
Right on it. That's real cement. That's real gift.
You don't do that. Let's go, Beavers!
I think the board is actual cement. There's no gift. There's no gift. Okay, let's go. Let's go, you got the house.
We gotta come out strong here and fucking put the board right to the freaking hammer them. I want to come to these. Beavers are gonna be freaking flapping their tails this morning.
Post
Getting ready now. As the Zebras are Conley shaking their coach's hands. I wish the music wouldn't fucking. Okay. Music sucks, so I mute it. YouTube, that's what sucks. All right, let's go 2-7. Let's go. Let's go 2-7. Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup. Huh? They line up differently. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are live from Saint Basile. Saint Basile, where the Beavers are facing off against the Pioneers on this beautiful Sunday morning. And we're off here. Pioneers trying to put some pressure on. Puck comes outside the blue line and they're able to get it back in, but they got to get out and it's going to be offside, is the call. Again, we are in Basin Saint Basile. I can't say it right, but that's where we are. Sunday morning. Here we are, bus trip, game 2. And face off. Puck comes all the way down to the Pioneers zone. They're able to hit it all the way back down. Icing's waved off as the puck rolls behind the net. Glant gets to the puck first. He's going to put it up to the middle wall, and he gets to Landry, and Landry pushes it to the middle. And we get Arsenal going with the puck here and shoves it to Landry. Landry's going to break right in, and he can't get by his D-man. And puck's shot it all the way into the corner and wrapped around the boards. Emil Wall at the boards keeps that in. And Emil gets it. He's going to go off the boards to Landry. And here goes Landry. He's going to break in. Nice little pass up. A duel. Quick shot. And goalie saves that one. Duel wraps it around the boards. Comes all the way back to Arsenault. And he can't hold the line. Comes back to Dixon. And he picks it up along his own blue line there. And the puck bounce back to Dixon. Oh, and it gets by. And there's a shot on net. Goes on the side of the net by the Pioneers. And puck battle in the corner here. To the left of Sam. All the way around. Dixon's in the corner to try to push it forward. Puck gets around. And Dixon's battling for the boards. He gets taken down there behind the net and is able to get the puck out, but doesn't get it out. Past the blue line. Pioneers keep it in. And Pioneers still putting pressure on here, and the puck goes around the net. Dixon's there. He gets it up to LeBlanc. And the Beavers having a hard time here right now to get things going. We got to wake up. And Ivy tries to get it out and can't. And finally the Beavers get the puck all the way out back to the neutral zone. And Pioneers grab it quick and turn back. And here comes Pioneers. Dixon's putting pressure on him, pushes him to the corner. And he gets the puck to the net. Sam pushes that one to the other corner. Sam Wall tries to get it out. It's dumped back in by the Pioneers. Aiden Shea pushes that one forward for Sam Wall, and it's a little too far ahead, and it comes back down the Pioneer zone, and they're going to turn back. And there's a long dump in by the Pioneers, just wide of the net. Como pushes that one back out, and Pioneers put it back in, and that's a high stick is the call. Face off. And face off. Beavers able to get it out. And Pioneers put pressure on again across the blue line. Dumps it in. And Gadette's there. Pioneers pressure their way through. Aiden tries to get it out, doesn't. But then comes to Sam Wall, and he tries to get it up. Ice to Aiden. Shea, and here comes Shea, and he's going to break in. He's got streakers. Centering pass. And Wall got that and couldn't get it over to Weston quick enough. And here come the Pioneers. They come across the blue line with speed. Backhand shot. Sam's going to hold that one for a whistle. There's 11:23 left here in the first period. Beavers versus Pioneers. They win the face-off here. Comes back and they get a shot and it's blocked. And it comes back to the point and they dump it back in. Como tries to clear the puck and he gets the pocket pick. There's a shot on net. Sam's going to hold that one for a face-off. 0-0 is the score here, live from Saint-Bazar. Face off here to the right of Sam. Landry gets it and wraps it around the boards. And Arsenault shoves it up the center, and the Pioneers take over, and they get it back into the Beaver zone. Emil Wall goes around his own net. Loose puck in the corner. Arsenault, he's going to try to headman it to Landry. He does. Here goes Landry. He's trying to break away. Shoots. Nice save there by the Pioneers goalie. Keep this a 0-0 hockey game. Back at the point. Emil Wall is able to push that back in. Landry gets it along the boards. There's Landry. He's trying to break in. Tries to get a shot off. There's a loose puck. And Arsenault's shot is blocked. He had a wide open net there, but good D by the Pioneers. Emil Wall's back to pick that puck up. Long stretch pass up to Arsenault, and he chips that in over the blue line. And here come the Pioneers. They get a breakout. There's a nice shot, just wide. And Sam's going to cover up for a face-off there. Pioneers win the face-off, but the Beavers able to take it over, and there's Duel. And he loses control. And then there's a pass up to Ivy. Ivy's going to push that puck up to Duel, and he gets too far ahead of him. And back come the Pioneers. Dixon's able to stop him at the blue line. And LeBlanc pushes that far. And Arsenault chips that one in. And the Beavers try to gain control inside. Puck comes back to the point to Dixon. Dixon comes over to Arsenault, and Arsenault's going to get a shot on. Look for a tip out front. And goalie hangs on for a face-off. Face-off comes back to Arsenault, and he's going to chip it in to the corner, and it wraps around the boards. And Dixon's there to chip, or pinch, sorry. And he puts that back around the net again. Got Ivy and Duel. Arsenault gets the puck, and he throws it towards the net. No one got their stick on it. And puck gets all the way out. It's by Dixon, and here comes the 2-on-1 creating. And we got an offside is the call, folks. Good call there by the referees today. 0-0 is the score for the Beavers on the Pioneers Sunday morning. U13 Beavers, YouTube Live. And here's a face-off outside the blue line, and puck comes back to Como. Como's going to turn and puts it off the boards. Comes to Weston, and Weston's going to get by his guy. And there's a pass intended for Sam Wall, and doesn't quite get there, and Pioneers able to dump it back in. Nice centering pass there to Aiden Shea, but he can't quite get there in time, and the Pioneers are able to take over, and they try to dump it in, and it's blocked by down to the Beavers zone. Oh, loose puck right out front. And goes behind the net. Sam Wall's there to get it. And Beavers can't get it out of the zone right now. Weston's trying to slow it down here and set something up. Wraps around the boards to Sam Wall. Sam Wall battles in the corner, and he gets the puck taken away, and Como grabs the loose puck, goes behind his own net, and he turns. Tries to come up to Sam Wall, and it does get there, and here comes Aiden. Aiden Shea. And he dumps it in and goes for a change. Sam Wall's putting pressure on there. We got Landry coming on, and Glant at the point. Landry tries to get around his guy, and he can't. Really close here. We're really close. Right up close in action here. There's Landry. He gets across the blue line. Trying to beat his guy. Goes behind the net. No call. And here comes the Pioneers again. Try to get around Wall. And Glant stops the puck, and the Pioneers dump it behind the net. Nice little chip pass there. Here comes Arsenault. Owen Arsenault. He's got wheels. He goes in the corner. He's looking for a play out front. His pass gets blocked. Goes back to Glant. Glant dumps that in. Keeps it in again. Comes to Arsenault, and Arsenault's going to turn. Nice little pass over there. That pass got intercepted. Intended for Landry. And Arsenault gets taken down. Oh, 50-50 call. Wasn't me. I didn't win this one. Anyway, they're putting pressure on here again. Comes to Arsenal on the boards. He tries to get it out. And still a loose puck comes to the center, and Beavers just can't seem to get their stick on the puck. And here comes Landry. He's going to push it off the boards to himself. Tries to beat the guy. Does get there. Puck rolls behind the net, and here comes Landry. He tries to sneak out front. And Duel's on there. Duel to Landry. Landry tries to get it over to Arsenal. Arsenal back to Landry. Big save on Landry's shot by the goalie. That was a beauty save there. Good D there by the Beavers D. Keep that guy from walking in. And there's a nice pass out front, deflected by the Beavers D. You got Arsenault and Dixon on here, and here goes Duel. Duel's cutting right in. He's going to try a shot on net. Shoots, he scores! That's a goal, folks. That is in. Beauty goal by Joe Duel to make this a 1-0 hockey game here, folks. 1-0 for Beavers over Pioneers. All right, we got a 1-0 hockey game here. Beavers over the Pioneers. Joe Duel scored that goal. There's a nice pass to LeBlanc from Ivy. LeBlanc's going to try a shot. It gets blocked. Comes to Ivy. Ivy gets a shot on net. Goal. Comes to Duel. Duel shoots. Couple big saves there by the Pioneers goal tender. And here comes Pioneers right back. And Duel's beautiful back check there. Stops him. And chips it up along to Ivy, and Ivy tries to get it over to Dixon. He almost collides with a Pioneer. And puck's in the corner. Puck battle here in the corner. And Aiden Shea gets it, goes to the middle, and Pioneers able to take it over. Here comes the Pioneers. Coming up the middle. He gets stopped along the boards. Here comes Weston with a shot on. Nice shot, and the goalie's going to hang on for the whistle. And face-off comes all the way out. Como gets it over to Cadet, and then Cadet's going to try to get it across the blue line, and he gets stopped at the blue line. Aiden Shea. A nice pass to Wall. Leaves it for Como. He's going to get a shot on here. Nice little tip out front by Weston. And he's trying to get it back to the point here, Sam Wall, but he pins his man against the boards. 3:40 left here in the first period. Comes back to Cadet. Cadet tries to push it back and can't get it in. And here comes a Como back to good D there by the Beavers. And Cadet loses the puck on his feet. And Pioneers take control and comes back to the point. There's a point shot, goes wide. Wraps all the way around the boards, and Pioneers able to pick it up. He throws it off the boards in the corner, and the Beavers able to pick it up. And Como grabs his puck, gets it up to Sam Wall. Sam Wall's going to go for a skate, and he gets knocked off the puck right at the center, and Pioneers take it over. And here comes the Pioneers. Big shot. Blocker save by Sam. No problem there. And here comes Landry, and he gets shoved off the puck around center again. Puck comes back to Landry at the blue line. He steps right in with a quick shot just high of the net. Looking for a bar down shot there, I believe. It's a little too high. Puck battle along the boards. Comes outside the blue line. Emil Wall is able to push that back in. And Arsenault's putting pressure on. We got a lot of yelling here from a fan. And here's pressure on by Beavers. Trying to keep the pressure on here right now. And Glant's able to keep that in and gets across the blue line and gets stopped. And the puck shoved all the way out by the Pioneers. Nice little move there by Emil Wall as he dumps it off the boards to try to get it out, and it's not quite out. The Pioneers shoot that back in. And Seth Wall pushes that one to center, and Pioneers able to grab it. And here comes the Pioneers. They're going to step right in. Looking for a backhand here. He tries a backhand and goes wide. They get their own rebound. Puck battle in the corner. Loose puck. Shot on. Sam's holding the fort down there. And nice centering pass. Just gets off the stick of the Pioneers. And Landry grabs the loose puck. And here goes Landry. He's got Arsenault with him. Arsenault and Landry. There's a shot on. Goalie saved that with his shoulder. And Arsenault picks up the loose puck. Goes behind the net. Looking for a centering pass to Duel. Duel with a quick shot. And it's blocked out front. He was able to keep that on. There's a penalty coming up on the Pioneers. So we have ourselves a Beaver power play. All right, face-off comes back to Dixon. Music's still on for the power play. I like that. There's Arsenault's going to sort of walk in a bit there, and he throws it towards the net. Nice goal. Arsenault from the walks in and gets the puck over to Duel. Joe Duel tips that one in for a 2-0 hockey game here with 1 minute remaining. And that was a power play goal, folks. Power play goal by the Beavers. All right, folks, here we are. Minute left of the first period. 2-0 is your score for the Beavers over the Pioneers. And the Pioneers ripped that one right into the penalty box. We got a little delay. I'm sorry about that. I mute every time the music is on because YouTube don't like me playing music. So yes, I'm not singing much anymore because the music is not on. Still looking for that 50-50 winner. And here comes Duel from LeBlanc. Duel steps in. He's got Ivy with him. Duel with a quick shot. Goes wide of the net. Just wide though. Not too wide. And Pioneers try the centering pass. And here he comes. Dixon's going to step in front there, and there's a long shot on net, goes wide. Pioneers dump that back in deep. Duel's going to pick it up behind his own net. And he's looking. He tries to get it up here to Ivy, and it doesn't quite get there, and Como grabs it. And they throw that one into the blue line, and LeBlanc's there. And he goes off for a change, and here comes Pioneers, and that's going to do it for the first period, folks. We have a 1-0 score after one for the 2-0 score. Sorry, 2-0 after one period for the Beavers over the Pioneers on this beautiful Sunday morning game. All right, welcome back here to period number 2. 15 more minutes on the clock here for period number 2, and the Beavers are coming out full force here. Shea's going to put it back to the point to Como, and Como's going to try to put it in, and it gets blocked. Dumps that to the corner. Shea's putting pressure on. Nice little stick lift there. Steals the puck, but then the Pioneers come up with it. And here comes number 19 for the Pioneers. He looks like he's going to go for a skate. Weston gets that one right outside the blue line, and Sam Wall is able to pick that up, and here comes Sam Wall. He takes it to the corner. Aiden Shea picks it up. Aiden Shea with a quick shot on, and the goalie hangs on for the whistle. Well, you're always in the mood. There's a Landry with a quick shot. It's blocked, goes high off the window. Just broke the glass. And puck comes back to the point. Glant's able to backhand that one in deep. And it goes all the way around the boards. Owen Arsenault's there to pick it up. He fights along the boards. Weston comes out to Landry, and he tried for the one time, but didn't work out for him. And we got a puck battle behind. Comes back. Emil Wall at the point. Emil's going to put it towards the net. It gets blocked. Puck to the corner. Landry's there. He gets taken down. Jumps back up. Still has the puck. Tries to get it back to Glant. Glant. And there's a penalty coming up on the Beavers. We have a Beaver in the box. All right, here the Beavers are on a penalty kill, and comes to Dixon behind the net, and he tries to wrap it around and comes to the point, doesn't get out, and Ivy's able to get that puck out, and he dumps it all the way down. Loose puck out front. Oh, good pressure there by LeBlanc. LeBlanc still got the puck. And back come the Pioneers. They're going to try to set something up. They get it over and dump it deep. Dixon's back to the corner to put pressure on. Pioneers get the puck. And Dixon's stick's able to shove that one out to the blue line. And Six trying to step in there. Good D by LeBlanc. And Ivy's going to dump that one out again. And here comes LeBlanc. He might have a breakaway here, folks. Here's LeBlanc. He's coming in short-handed. Nice little move. Just wide. Good try by LeBlanc there, short-handed. And the Pioneers going to come back. Here they come. Alexander Arsenault pushes to the corner. And they're trying to set something up here on this penalty kill. Puck comes, Dixon gets a stick on it there, and Sam's going to hold on for the whistle. And a double whistle at that, folks. All right, face-off comes to the point for the Pioneers, and shot's blocked, and it goes behind the net. Como's putting pressure on there, laying the body. And Pioneers still come up with the puck, and he comes behind Beaver's net. He looks towards the point, and doesn't go there, and he still tries a centering pass. It gets there, but and Joe Doule's able to get it out and get it up to Owen Arsenault, and Arsenault tries to get it there, and he gets pushed off the puck. Nice little play there by Doule. Get his stick on the puck and keep that pressure on. 12 seconds left for this Beaver penalty. And he crosses the line here, and that's That's the end of the penalty. We're back to even strength. Nice pass up to Landry, and Landry's going to try to go for a breakaway right out of the box. Shoot, scores! Xavier Landry making this a 3-0 hockey game here. Jumps out of the penalty box with a nice pass up to him. He's able to get the breakaway. All right, folks, 3-0 is your score here. Last goal by Xavier Landry. Right out of the box. Make it 3-0 for Beavers over Pioneers. Here comes Weston. He's going to drop it for Shea. And Pioneers able to get their stick on it, intercept that. Comes back to Glant, and he pushes it along the boards. Lots of puck battle here right in front of the Beavers bench. And Aiden steals the puck. Tries to get it up to Sam Wall, and he's going to slow things down, bring it back to Emil Wall. Emil over to Glant. Glant back over to Sam. And here goes the Beavers. Nice little move in there. Comes to Shea. There's Shea with a quick shot on. There's a loose puck out front. Still loose. And still loose, but it's blowing down. Going to have a face-off, folks. All right, we got a 3-0 score here in St. Basil. There's a big shot by Arsenault in the slot. He just goes wide of the net. We got Savoie, Arsenault, and Landry up front here, and Dixon and Arsenault on the back. And there's a offside is the call on the Pioneers. 10-12 left to go here in the second period. Up close here, and puck comes back to Dixon. Nice long pass up to Arsenault, and he just can't get a stick on it, and that's going to be an icing call on the Beavers. All right, face off to the left of Sam here, and comes to Landry, Landry. Getting all mixed up here. Landry up to Arsenault, and he can't handle the pass, and it goes by him, but he has to stop it at center. There's Owen Arsenault. Tries to get it over there to Savoie and doesn't quite get there. Dixon's able to stop it and gets it back up to Savoie. Savoie over to Landry. Landry with a quick shot on net. Good goal by Owen Arsenault or Dixon. I'm not sure who put that in. I think Owen's shot went in from the beginning. Good work by the Beavers. 4-0 is your score in St. Basil. And puck comes back to Como, and he loses it right there at the blue line. And Doule's able to pick up the loose puck and get it up to LeBlanc. Here comes LeBlanc. Crosses the blue line. Tries to get it in front to Ivy and Doule. And it doesn't get there. Pioneers take it over. Escape behind their own net with the puck. And here he comes along the boards. Ivy's able to get a stick on the puck there. Him and LeBlanc are fighting in the corner. Nice centering pass to Ivy. Ivy shoots, scores! What a play by LeBlanc to Ivy. And Ivy roof that one and make this a 5-0 hockey game here. All right, here we go. 5-0 your score. Puck comes back to Cadet. He's going to go high off the glass, try to get it out. Doesn't get out. Duel's putting a lot of pressure on there along the boards. Puck goes behind the net. Como there pushes it up to Ivy, and Ivy can't quite get it. He gets pushed off the puck. Duel. Then Pioneers push it back down behind the net. Cadet's there. He gets the puck taken to him. Nice little spin move there by number 12 on the Pioneers. 8:22 left here in the second period. LeBlanc off the boards. Ships that one out, and here comes Ivy. Ivy's breaking in, looking for a centering pass. Nice no-look pass over to Como with a shot. And goalie holds on for a face-off here. And face-off comes back to the point, and Como is able to put that back in. Emil Wall and Glant holding the fort down at the point. There's a puck. Glant gets his stick on to keep it in. Shea takes the puck. And he dumps that back to the point. Emil Wall, he's going to go over to Glant. And Glant loses the puck at the blue line, and here comes the Pioneers. There's a quick shot on that. Loose puck. Big save by Sam. And they try to wrap around. Good play there by Emil Wall to keep that puck out and out of danger. And here comes Shea. Shea gets pushed to the corner. Comes to Glant. Glant with a quick shot on. Big glove save there by the goalie. That goes wide of the net. Off the goalie's glove. Shea working down low. Excuse me. And puck's cleared all the way out, and that's going to be an icing call on the Pioneers. 7 minutes left to go here in the second period. 5-0 is your score for the Beavers over the Pioneers. Thank you for everybody who is watching and taking part of this Beavers hockey game. Face off to the right of the Pioneers goalie, and the Pioneers able to win that face off and get it out. Comes to center, and Arsenal's going to dump it back in. There's a long pass up to Pioneers, and here come the Pioneers. They're going to take it in. There's a long shot, and Sam gloves that down with ease. And a point shot right off the face-off by the Pioneers, and it's deflected wide. Nice stick work there. There's a penalty, no call. Good stick work from Owen Arsenault. Even still stole the puck when he was laying down. Puck comes to the middle. Arsenault is able to get that out. Comes back to the point, and it doesn't get cleared. Puck comes to Dixon. Be sure your passes here, boys. Let's go. And Dixon takes his man down in the corner. Centering pass. There's a long puck up, and Sam's going to say, no way, Jose. I'll hold on to that one for a face-off. Good play by Sam. All right, 5:56 left to go here in the second period. And St. Basil gets the Pioneers. Long point shot by the Pioneers. Gets blocked out front. Loose puck. Sam holds on for a face-off. There's another centering pass, and Sam says, no way, Jose. Holds that one for a whistle again. And Como wraps that one around to Gadet, and Gadet gets it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to go off the boards, and he gets blocked. Still fighting along the boards. Gadet pushes it back over to Como. Gets by Como and goes to Ivy, and Ivy wraps it back around to Gadet. And that's able to get out. Comes to center. Duel's there, putting pressure on. He loses the stick. LeBlanc, Ivy, and Duel trying to get her going here. Here comes Ivy. Ivy drops it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Ivy. Ivy down low to Duel at the corner. And Pioneers steal it, and here they come. Good stick by LeBlanc there to stop that. There's a dump in by Pioneers, and there's a stretch pass up to Ivy, and Ivy gets it over to Shea. Here comes Shea with a quick shot on. Low shot, pad save by the goalie. And he gets his own rebound. Nice centering pass. No one there. Good try, though. And here comes Pioneers. 4:34 left to go here in the second period. 5-0 is your score for the Beavers over the Pioneers. Puck's wrapped all the way around in the Beaver zone. Nice stick there by Emil Wall to break that up. And Glant's going to throw that up the ice to Sam Wall. Nice little backhand pass there to Weston from Wall. Here's Weston walking in. He tries a shot. He gets deflected high. And Pioneers take over. Long stretch pass up to number 11 for the Pioneers. He's going to throw that one towards the net. And Sam's going to hold on to that one for a whistle. Long point shot by the Pioneers, and Sam deflects that one to the corner. And we got a puck battle here. Emil Walls battling two Pioneers down low. He's got tied up by one. And centering pass. Good try there by the Pioneers as Glant's going to chip that off the boards in the corner. And Shea comes in to try to help. We got a puck battle here along the boards. Sorry you can't see, but then it's going to be whistled down. Face off just outside the Beavers' blue line here. The Pioneers going to try to chip her back in. Comes to Dixon. He's able to get it back out. And then Landry. He gets his pocket pick there at the center. And here comes, that's offside. Big offside. How is that not offside? Here comes Dixon. Gets it to Landry. And Landry's going to punch it behind the net for Arsenault. And Arsenault's going to turn. And steals the puck back and puts it down low to Landry. Landry turns behind the net. Nice pass out front. Just intercepted there by a Pioneer stick. And Pioneers trying to get this puck out. And now we got Nice D there by Dixon. Keep that pass from coming over. And Dixon's able to take that. Nice block there out front by Dixon. And there's a long stretch pass up to Landry from Arsenault. And Landry's able to fight off his man. They got 2-on-1 here. Nice pass over, shoots. Oh, just about in there by Savoie. Arsenault walks out front. Little pass to Landry and back to Arsenault. And the goalie's going to hold on for a whistle. 2:16 left to go here in the second period, folks. Almost time to flood. And Beavers win that face-off. Comes back to Como, and Como's going to dump it in, but it doesn't get far. Ivy and Duel. Big puck battle there in front of the penalty boxes. Ivy and Duel still battling. Pioneers get it. Duel's putting pressure on, and Ivy is too. And Ivy gets knocked off the puck, and Duel takes the puck. Nice pass out to Ivy. Tries to get there, and the goalie's going to hold on for a face-off. Back to the point. Gaudette dumps that one into the corner. As Duel's there. Gaudette stops him at the blue line. Good there. LeBron's backing him up. Loose puck at the boards. And there's a stretch pass up to Pioneers, and Como's there to grab his guy, and they both fall down. Duel to Ivy. Ivy gets turned around at the blue line. There's Como. He's going to stretch pass up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Como. And Como dumps that puck in. Last minute of play here of this second period. 5-0 is your score for the Beavers over the Pioneers. And puck is out of play into the crowd on the bench. Face off, won by the Pioneers. They try to get it out and do. And puck comes to Shea right out front. He tries to get a shot off. Can't get it off. Weston and Shea. Shea's got the puck along the boards. Gives it to Weston in front. Glant's able to put that down to Sam Wall. And comes to Ivy. Shea. And there's the Pioneers trying to break in. They get a bad angle shot and goes off Sam's mask. There's another long shot. Tipped out front. Goes wide. There goes Weston from the wall. There's a nice shot from Weston. Deflected over the net. And puck goes to the corner. Shea's there. Shea tries to center that right before the buzzer, and that is it, folks, for period number 2. It's time to flood. So you have time to get snacks and all that good stuff. See you for period number 3. right, boys, keep it rolling, boys. Keep the wheels rolling. All right, let's go, Duel. Come on, boys. Here we go, boys. I'll tell you guys this. All that.
Je sais pas comment ça fait pour rester là, parce que je sais pas.
Let's go, Beavers! And Remy. Let's go, number 27. Let's go. Landry. Let's go, Owen. All right, Beavers, let's go. Finish off strong now. Finish off strong. Yeah, what he said. Go hard. Gotta go hard, boys. Finish hard here. Hard. And here we go, folks. Period number 3 is underway. Landry picks up the puck. A little chip pass up to Arsenal there. He's going to chip it in forward. And puck goes in. And puck stolen there by Arsenal. And then the Pioneers get it back. And here comes the Pioneers. Tries to break it through, and he can't get through. And Plant's going to pass that up to Arsenal. And Arsenal chips that into the zone. All the way around. Savoy's there, and he pushes that back in deep. And there's Landry, centering pass to Arsenal, just off his stick. As Como dumps it back down to Arsenal. And Arsenal dumps it down to Landry. Landry's going to work in the corner. There's a penalty coming up against the Pioneers. So we got ourselves a Beaver power play. With 14:40 left here in the third. 5-0 is your score. Oh, right, here you go, folks. We have ourselves a power play in the third period. And Gadet just misses out of the blue line and can't hold it. And Middle Wall's back to grab the puck, and he's got pressure right on. Yeah, dump that up to the boards, and he leaves it for a Duel. Duel's able to push that by one guy, and he gets it by another guy. And takes it into the zone here and try to set something up. Pioneers grab the puck behind their own net. There's a Ivy gets slashed there. No call. And Duel working behind the net. Ivy's there to help him. And down for Duel. And Duel's looking out front. Still looking. Comes back to the point. Gadet fires that from the point, and there's on net. And the goalie holds on for a face-off here. Do you say yeah? There's Shea. Shea's going to break around one guy. Tries to get a shot on net. Does. Goalie saves that one. And then Pioneers able to clear that all the way down. Still got 1 minute left of this Beaver power play here. The Beavers got to get their tails slapping. Here's the long stretch pass up to Sam Wall. Just out of reach. Goes back to Dixon. Dixon's going to turn and get that all the way up the ice. We got to get better at passes here, folks. And Weston's able to keep that in along the boards. All the way back to Dixon. And the puck's cleared out again. Beavers can't seem to set something up here. Still 30 seconds left of this power play. As Arsenault's going to throw it up to Wall. Wall's going to go to the center. Where the pass is picked off, and here comes Sam Wall. Sam Wall's going to leave it there. Shea picks it up. Dixon's going to walk right in. Leaves that for... Wall turns along the boards. Gets it down low to Shea. Weston's... And that shot is gone wide. There's centering pass. Pioneers looking for something here. Goes off Glant's mask. And there's a... Oh, nice. And... Okay, they're going to hold on for a whistle there, folks. Face off to the right of Sam. Centering pass by the Pioneers. There's a shot. Goes high. Out of play. Whistled down. Here's Owen Arsenault. He's able to push that puck up to Landry. Here comes Xavier Landry with a move. There's a... And Owen Arsenault cleans up the garbage. Make this a 6-0 hockey game here. And face off won by the Pioneers. They take it back in their own zone. 6 turns. Owen Arsenault's right on them there. And Landry gets the loose puck. And Landry heads towards the net. And he gets the puck knocked off his stick. Puck goes behind the Pioneers goalie. And here comes the Pioneers. Como grabs the loose puck. Takes it behind his own net. And loses it. But Sevall's able to pick that up and get it up to Arsenault. And Arsenault gets it. Just can't quite get it to Landry. And Gadette's back there to pick up the loose puck behind the net. He's going to get it up there to Landry, and Landry on the boards has to turn. He gets smothered by Pioneers. And get Glantz there to pressure on help. Savoie Glant on the boards fighting for the puck. And Savoie comes out with it. He gets it up to Owen Arsenault. Owen's going to clear all that all the way down. That's going to be an icing on the Beavers. Face off to the left of Sam here. Beavers can't clear. Pioneers dump it back down low again, and he's working his way around the net looking for a centering pass. And there's a long point shot. It's blocked out front. Pioneers on it again. Comes to Ivy, and Ivy's able to get a stick on it. Here comes Ivy. He's got LeBlanc and Duel with him. Passes up to Duel. Duel shoots in, goes off the post. And Dixon's able to hold the board along there. And as Duel picks up the loose puck, he tries to go through and gets his stick lifted, and Pioneers get it down the ice. Nice pass there by Dixon up to Ivy. This gets off his stick, and Pioneers take it over. Pioneers. Dixon's going to stop him along the boards. He's got LeBlanc there. And Duel's able to grab the puck, and he does, but he pushes it all the way around the boards. And Ivy can't quite get to it. There's a centering pass. Ivy picks that off, and Duel grabs the puck, and here comes Duel. Duel's got LeBlanc with him, and Duel's going to break right in. Still tries to get a shot on, and the goalie is going to hold on for a face-off. 6-0 to score here in lovely St. Basil on Sunday morning. Pioneers win that face-off, try to get it out. It's stopped at the blue line by Gaudette. Pioneers finally get it out. Gaudette pushes it back in. And Pioneers dump that all the way down in the Beaver zone. Sam Walls able to grab it there and takes it around his own net. And here he comes. A little stutter move there. And backhand pass up to Weston along the boards. And it's picked off. And Sam Walls able to pick up the loose puck. That's an offside right there. And they call it. Good call by the coaches and the parents and everybody around. And a whistle. After that face-off, puck is all the way down to the Pioneers' end. Pioneers push it up along the boards. And the centering pass goes all the way up. Gaudette's right on him. And he's got Weston there to help. Pioneers shove the puck along the boards. Goes to the corner. Centering pass. Sam Wall's there to pick that off. And Pioneers still steal the puck and try to keep pressure. Another centering pass. Can't get a shot off. And there's a slap shot. Just goes wide of the net after it tipped out front. Shea. There's Weston able to tip that across the center. Nice little move there by Wall as he steals the puck. He breaks right in. Nice pass in front for Shea, and he gets his stick blocked. And then back come the Pioneers. There's a shot on net. Nice save there by Sam. Centering pass. Puck comes all the way around. Pioneers still looking to try something here. Oh, Dixon not able to clear that. And the Pioneers get it back in. Comes to Weston, and he's going to ice that and get a change. 6-0 to score. 7:27 left to go in this third period. All right, after the face-off here, puck comes to Arsenault. He's going to throw it way up to Landry and just ahead of his stick. No icing. As Landry breaks around, he's going to curl around and through and step around one guy, and there's a... Comes back to the point, Arsenault. Arsenault loses the puck there and comes back to Dixon at center, and he's going to turn and he's going to let go and just loses the puck. And Owen Arsenault picks it up, goes for a quick shot, shoots, scores! Owen Arsenault making it a 7-0 hockey game here with 6:55 left to go. Face off after that goal. Beavers trying to gain control here, but Pioneers get it out back to Como. Como with his own blue line, passes it up to Arsenault. Owen Arsenault tries to get it to Landry as Savoie will take it, and that's going to be an offside. Huge offside right there. No call. I like those no calls when they're for us. There's centering. Nice little pass over there. Loose puck. And goalie's able to hang on to that as Seb Wall tries to push that one in. And Jewell takes the face off as he tries to punch right through, and Pioneers steal the puck and go the other way. Centering pass is blocked by a Beaver. Camera guy's not paying attention here to the camera. Here comes Jewell. Jewell's gonna cut right through. Comes to Ivy along the boards. Ivy's pushing along the boards. He gets it to Jewell. And it bypasses Jewell, and Ivy gets it back. Comes back to the middle wall at the point. He's gonna throw it over into the open space, and Glant takes it with a shot on net. Goalie saves that one, and puck comes wide, and here comes the Pioneers. And the middle wall is able to play the puck with no stick. Good play there by the middle wall. And there's Jewell to Ivy. Beavers having trouble getting the puck on the stick today. Long pass up there to LeBlanc. And here comes the Pioneers again. Puck comes into the middle wall, and the middle wall is going to turn. He's going to pass it there. Now we got a 2-on-none. Nice pass over, and shoots and scores. Unfortunate turnover there by the Beavers. And Pioneers able to get on the board here for the first time today. With 5:16 left to go here in this third period. All right, we got a 7-1 hockey game here, and the Pioneers are coming again. And Dixon stops them there from getting through. Weston tries to clear that out. Shea's able to get the loose puck and does, and he's got Wall with him. There's Wall. Weston streaking in. Weston over to Wall. Wall! Oh, Wall just missed wide of the net there. What a play that would have been by the Beavers. There's a nice low shot by Shea. Pad save by the goalie. Weston's going to stop behind the net. And Shea gets the loose puck, comes to Weston. Weston throws it back behind the net. And there's Weston, goes back to the point. Dixon picks it up. And Dixon loses the puck, so he's got to chip it in deep. Weston's there, and he pushes that along to the corner for Sam Wall. Sam's going to drop it down to Hayden Shea. Hayden Shea's trying to gain control here, using his body along the boards. And Pioneers come up with the puck. And here comes the Pioneers, going to break through, and Dixon's going to hear it. Nice stick by Dixon. And Dixon's taking on two guys down here. And he got Shea to help him. And Dixon pushes that one along. Wrapped around its own boards. Arsenal's there to get it. As it comes back, can't get it out. Goes off Weston's. And here comes Sam Wall. He gets taken down. How is that not a penalty right there, folks? I don't know. And Como gets out there just in time to stop that guy. Pioneers wrap it around the Beavers' net. Glant stops him there, right in his tracks. And we got a Beaver battle going on right now. And Sam says, no way, he's going to hold that one. We're going to slow things down here. Como gets the loose puck after the faceoff and wraps that around the boards. Comes out to center, and Savoie and Arsenal right on it. Good pressure there by those two. And the Pioneers able to get it up the boards and get it in the zone. Landry's trying to take over there. And there's a backhand shot blocked out front by Como. And puck comes to Landry. Landry's a nice little sauce pass up. And that's going to be icing. And Arsenal couldn't quite get to it. Face off to the left of Sam. Beavers control the face off. As he middle walls. Turns away from 2 Pioneers. Then puck goes back to LeBlanc. He's able to get it back to the middle wall. And he's going to go off the boards to Ivy. And here comes LeBlanc. Putting pressure on. Edge just almost got there. Duel. Turns at his own blue line. The Pioneers steal it. Here come the Pioneers. Look for a shot. Nice block there by Cadet to keep that shot off. And puck comes back to the middle wall. There's the middle. Come to Ivy. Ivy tries. Returns. And Pioneers putting pressure on. Still able to keep the puck in the zone here. Duel's back to help out there. And Pioneers still have the puck. Looking for a centering pass. There's a nice centering pass. Shoot, scores! Beautiful play by number 91. Nice puck battle there, and Pioneers are on the board for 2. Puck's gone all the way into the zone. The Pioneers trying to put some pressure on here to end this game. Dixon gets pushed down off the puck behind the net. Lots of puck battle. Centering pass comes right to Arsenal. Arsenal, nice little pass up. He's got Wall and Weston. Here they go, 2-on-1. There's Wall, is going to keep it for the shot. And goalie gloves that one down. Shea keeps the puck in. Pioneers pick it up. They stand on that pass as Weston's going to take it there. And Shea and Weston are battling. Oh, there's someone down. And here comes the Pioneers. We're down to the last minute of play here in this third period. And lots of puck battle here. And it's blown down by the referee. Face off outside the Beaver blue line. The Pioneers trying to break through for one more to finish this period, but Landry puts a stop to that. And here comes Landry, got Savoie and Arsenault with him. Nice pass over to Arsenault, and he just can't quite get his stick on it. Puck goes wide. There's Landry trying to put it on the net again. Grant stops that one. 18 seconds left to go here. Icing's waved off. Puck comes back to Como. Como gets up along the boards to Arsenault, and Arsenault's going to dump it in. Intended for Savoie, but too far. The Pioneers dump that all the way down. Icing is the call on the play with 2 seconds left to go. Face off, and that's going to do it right there. Glant's going to put it off the boards, and that'll do it, folks. Thanks for joining. Final score, 7-2 for the Beavers over the Pioneers. that's the end of our games for this weekend. Happy travels and Godspeed.